Alright, hey everybody, it's Max from Team Interstellar here with Cody. He got first place at Locals today, so let's see what you're playing.
Alright, so for the hand traps, we have 3 Ash Blossom. Typical stuff. Every deck plays them. We main board 3 Droll. This is what ended up winning the match for us today at the end. Played against Max.
Yeah, it did.
3 Imperm. Again, just more standard stuff, like always. Nothing too special there. I guess the Droll's different. And then we played Kashtira, as you're going to find out. So 3 Fenrir, 3 Unicorn, also standard. Play 1 Ogre. Mostly for the monster effect. We don't really search a trap with this one. It's just being able to rip something from the top is pretty great. 1 Scareclaw, 1 Tier Limit, 2 Rise Heart. A lot of decks aren't playing the Tier Limit anymore, but I've gotten too many binds where I've had to like just mill the 3 and then just end up using Birth to grab one of those with special summon if I'm in a bad spot. And then 2 Rise Heart because 1 can come up later for an OTK, and then it's just, he's part of the mainline combo. For the spells, we have 3 Planet, again standard, 3 Theosis. Been debating cutting this to 2 just because it gets a little bricky, and I side one out a lot, but I mean at this point it didn't have any issues today, so I'm not going to do that. And then 3 Birth because you kind of have to, it's the best card in the deck. And then you have Big Bang. I still play 1, it's just part of the mainline combo again. It's also a pseudo evenly, so. And then for the non-engine spells, 3 Prosperity, best pot card in my opinion. 1 Terraforming to search the field spell. We main a Duster because I'd rather not have to give a game to Labyrinth going first. So just having it in for stuff like that and for like the adventure decks, stuff like that is pretty good. 2 Tactics. I have never really needed 3. When I draw this card or open it, it does what it needs to when it needs to. And then 3 Book of Moon because you can Ash Eclipse, so I'm not going to run Eclipse anymore. And half the time when I need to Book of Moon something, it's just 1 singular card, I can out the rest. For the extra deck, it is 2 Shangri-Ira, which is pretty standard. Testing 3 Arise Heart now instead of playing 2. The Arise Heart is absolutely needed at 3 just because if you play the rip game with people who try to do like all the blocks with this guy, the Mind Hacker, you need to just have 3 in there, and honestly in the grinding game it comes up a lot. I played 2 Big Eye. I would not be playing 2 Big Eye. 1 would be pulled out for Skull Knight if I had one, but the 2 actually has come up. 1 Annihilation. The Dark Arm doesn't come up as much as I want it to, but I mean, it's there. It's more removal. Draco Sack. Again, removal. 2 Zeus. You have to play the rip game. Don't really have a choice there. And then I have Link Monsters. It's Goliath for if they try to destroy him. Try to destroy a Rise Heart anyway. Lingaribo, oh my god, Lingaribo, because there are still decks playing Idly, and I'm not trying to get locked out and lose a sprite because of that. And then Donper, because if you get nibbed, you can take that token off of Donper, and she also can remove a card, so like, she's pretty good. And then for the side, it is 3 Evenly, best removal in the game. Not gonna change my mind on that one. 3 Lance. This has been getting cut a lot from Kashtira, but with Runic being around consistently, I'd rather keep this in. You put this at the end of the chain when they, when they're using their effects, like destroying something, trying to destroy something, negate a monster effect, stuff like that. You can just stop them. So I just feel like this card has so many uses. Plus, it's come up with like just protecting from Imperm too. Dark Ruler. I feel like Dark Ruler is back in the main. A lot of the team is using Dark Ruler now, just because these boards are getting more annoying again, and then I think going in the next format, you're going to have to be playing board breakers again, and, Dark Ruler Evenly is just one of the best things you can do. Shifter, because Nature Runic. I've had to play against Tier every now and again. What was the other deck? Punk decks are going around again. It can hurt Sprite too, because turns Sprint off, it just deck cards back, and then this is my win in time card because a lot of people play into it way too easily. We've been testing Ghost Mortar, and honestly, it comes up. I wish it would have came up more today. I sighted in, didn't see it, but the few times I've used it in testing, it's always came up. So this is the deck I'm using for the Columbus Regional. If you don't see this profile, it's probably because we successfully got a top 8, but right now we're working on getting our boys invites, and that's all that matters. So shout out to Team Interstellar, the guys we all do this with. A lot of testing, getting everyone ready for the regional. Got to get the last guys their invites, and then take this whole team to nationals. So